I battle with temptation every single day. Every single day, there's a battle that goes on inside myself. And that battle is the temptation to look at, naked women on the internet. Every single day, there's an internal battle that goes on. Because I know that, I'm only a couple of clicks away from, I'm 2 clicks away from indulging in an extremely powerful stimulus. Women are, oh man, where do I start? Women are so amazing and sexy, and it's such a speaking of women, one just walked by, and it's just, man, I'm sharing the reason why I do these videos is because I know how tempting it is to. It's like I understand. I've been calling it a super high octane stimulus. And I've had a bad knee injury. I've battled it for 18 years. I've had a couple doctor's appointments, and I'm trying to get a prosthetic leg, which the doctors are basically saying, no, that's not gonna make you any better. So on the first, when I had my first doctor's appointment, I had an extreme amount of anxiety, and I ended up slipping, and I ended up looking at porn. And I really, I really, I really regretted it because I wasn't as strong as I could have been for that doctor's appointment, because I was, you know, when you jerk off, you're basically draining your testosterone, and you're not as mentally as strong as you would be. And I had a lot of shame. I believe in God. I believe God has brought me through, and that God has a purpose with why he's done this knee injury to me. And I always have an internal battle. I think every man has an internal battle. And one of the reasons why I don't do it is because I believe so strongly in God, and I believe so strongly that porn is basically like a test. It's like a test to see which men are going to give into their lustful. I always say every man has a lustful part of himself that needs to be controlled. Because you know what starts to happen? If you can't control that part of yourself and get lust under control, I'm telling you right now, when it comes to like your girlfriend or your wife, if you can't control your lust with porn, you will be more likely to fall into the trap of like maybe probably cheating, because you're feeding that part of yourself so much that you're opening yourself up to cheat on your girlfriend or your wife, because you're essentially they've done studies that show that the prefrontal cortex is actually weakened. Your discipline and willpower is actually weakened through porn. But I think what happens is when you grow that lustful part of yourself, When you grow that lustful part of yourself, you are opening yourself up to temptation. That's for sure. Because it's like you're training and you're growing that part of your mind and body. And you're so much quicker to slipping when you do that way. When you do that, when temptation hits, temptation with cheating is going to hit every man, and you've got to be able to handle that. Subscribe to my channel.